What up, gamers of YouTube? My name is Scott Barnes, and in today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Motospeed custom wired backlit mechanical field gaming keyboard and mouse combo for the PS4, PS3, Xbox, and the Switch. All right, so I want to open this up. Let's take a review on it and see what this piece of hardware does for the console. Now, before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way, when there is a new upload or review, you guys will be notified. That being said, let's go ahead and start looking and reviewing into this product. Now, I found this on Amazon. It was $66. I had a 5% discount code on there, so I think it came to $63 with 1-day shipping, so that was awesome. Now, this is a keyboard mouse combo that's supposedly good for the PS4 for games like first-person shooters, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare kind of thing. So I want to start switching up from the controller to see if this works, actually does diligence for the game. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what this is about. This is going to be a fun and new view. I got my keyboard here. We'll open up and we'll try to connect everything that we can, and hopefully we have a successful connection. Let's start unboxing this thing. Now, the first thing that kind of puts me for a loop is there's no really logo on the box here itself. I'm not seeing any display of either any company or any sort of affiliation. As we open it up, looks like the packaging is pretty decent. So we got a keyboard and mouse adapter. This is nice. So let's keep going. Now let's open up the mouse first. Now here it is, first impressions. It's pretty nice. It doesn't look too janky, a little janky if you will, but nothing too bad. So we'll put the mouse over here. I expect this to be the connector. This is going to connect us, I believe, from the mouse and keyboard into our PlayStation 4. So we have a nice USB-C here. Now this doesn't feel janky at all. This feels actually a heavy piece of hardware right here. So it looks like we have DC out. So we'll probably have to plug that into a power source, which is nice. That way we don't have to feed it through the actual USB itself. So we've got those two there. All right, now the coup de grace, the keyboard. Well, the quarter keyboard, I guess, if you will. I feel like I'm getting half. All right, this is pretty cool. So initially, it doesn't look like to appear to have any buttons, or I'm sorry, letters on the buttons, but in fact, it is a backlit LED. And then I have a power source down here we can use, so I think we're pretty much set up. Let's connect everything, let's get everything set where it needs to lay, and yeah, let's get this working, hopefully.
Now the last thing I have to plug in is going to be the adapter to...
Okay, so everything is plugged in. Now the graph here on the instructions, every cable needs to be connected. So everything's plugged in where it's supposed to be. So on this one, the instructions say to have everything plugged in to the adapter and into the console. Let's move some stuff. Let's see if it recognizes it. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. So I guess I had to unplug and replug in the controller again. So I'm assuming that's X, okay? Looks like we have controls here. Let's go ahead and start Modern Warfare, or Black Ops actually. Okay, now we have, okay, looks like we have some mouse action going on. Not super fast, but it does say that we can speed it up with F4. Just seems like it does. Now let's see if our movement works. It does. Jump. Okay, punch. Okay, firestorm with this. Alright. You gotta remember we can hit the shift button to run, and then O is to slide. Okay, there's a dude. Oh. Well, my shooting game ain't the best, but I'll have to get used to it. But so far, I mean, hey, for 60 bucks, this is a nice intro to a keyboard and mouse to a console system. You know what, for the setup and what you get for it, if you're an avid gamer that likes to do a keyboard and mouse action for the first-person shooters, this isn't a bad entry. For, like I said, for $60, you get the adapter with it. You don't have to buy a third-party edition with that. So I'll actually give this a good rating. I like this a lot. I don't know what kind of rating I'm going with, but I'm gonna actually do more of the input. I want to start customizing where my finger position needs to go, because I think I could get a little bit more in-depth use of the keyboard. But all in all, just wanted to give this good review. Like I said, it was pretty easy to set up. Just make sure you have a couple extra USB-C cables that you can have as spares, because I think it needs at least 2. It comes with 1, and it's a very short cable, but other than that, you guys, I think this is a score. Thanks for checking out this video. Like always, you guys like and subscribe. Check me out on all that social media. Love you guys like always, and I'll see you on the flip side. See ya!